it, right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do you have to take on e5? Does that mean that you have to take on e5 right now? Yes,
Well, he's done
does.
it. And
Oh, he's not capturing the queen?
oh, that's a big surprise.
Bishop takes e5, looking at that c3 pawn.
Oh, this is much better, actually. Bishop captures e5.
Why? Because knight takes
now-
c6, takes on the f6, takes on f6. a5 would have
But
been
where do you
happening.
now go with the queen? Because if you capture my queen, then I won a pawn.
I think queen c5.
Queen to
c5.
c5.
But then I retreat, bishop d6.
Yeah, then I go bishop queen to e3, and at least I keep some pieces on the board. All I want to do right now is keep the pieces on the board. 38 seconds for Linear, 20 seconds for Wesley.
The draw odds for Wesley, but it is getting closer and closer. Bishop. No, he didn't play bishop d6.
This is good. This is good. This is
Ooh.
still good. Queen to e3, bishop f6. He wants to keep that bishop on that diagonal.
I was about to say, I mean, there was this pile up on the e file.
Should we go c4? Should we break on that side right now?
Yeah, we need to do something about that knight on d2. So c4
Queen
looks
d3.
nice.
That kind of just keeps an eye on any jumping.
So maybe some
Well,
rook
knight g6,
d8.
knight f4 maybe. Rook to d8.
Rook to d8.
At some point, I
Wesley's
really want to play
keeping his
c4.
position. He's just holding everything. Bishop takes d4, pawn takes d4.
I mean, let's remember, Wesley only needs a draw in this game.
But Wesley only
Knight
has
c6.
10 seconds right now. Queen to c3.
Queen to c3.
I'm looking at queen c3, putting some pressure on the c file. Knight to
No.
f3 first. Where? That's a pawn. Why would you give that?
Because he's looking at knight g5.
He has to go for it. Queen to g6.
We can take and play rook
Take
to the
g6.
7th.
Knight to e6.
What? Knight
Wait, what?
to e6.
Rook d7?
Rook d7 looks like a good move.
And then
he plays
c6? And that's it? No?
h4? No,
No,
that simply
I don't
cannot
believe
be the
that.
case.
That's
no.
too slow. That feels too slow.
By the way,
5
Linear,
seconds.
only
5
4
seconds.
seconds.
Ooh. Uh-oh, it's gonna be
1
nerves
second.
again. It's gonna be nerves.
Played with 1 second once again. 2 seconds, 1 second. You're going to flag? No.
Wow, third
Rook
time with
e6.
1 second.
a4.
Who's got the
That's a
1
checkmate.
second?
Checkmate in
on
one
e8.
move.
Check one in one move. Knight d6 prevents rook e8.
a3. That pawn is going down the board and is going fast. Rook to d8, rook to e2. Well, you're going to lose that pawn now. Knight to f5, knight f3, defending both pawns.
Brilliant.
Wow.
What a brilliancy.
Rook b8.
2 seconds, 1 second.
No. Check. Rook to d4. Okay,
There
sorry.
is once again Linear that has the better position. Rook to d2, just simply defend that. g3, defend the pawn on h4.
Well,
and
don't you
king to
play
g2.
rook c4 and c5?
You can, but you're still a pawn down.
What? No.
You're
Am
still
I?
a pawn down. Yes. You're a pawn down right now.
Oh.
f3.
No! C4
Oh!
is hanging! C4 is
Wait, what?
hanging!
And
People
Linear
under the-
moves on in the champions bracket.
Wow, with one,
But
10
do you
seconds.
need to resign? Is that lost?
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Yes.
Easily.
You don't need to resign, but he decided to resign.
That's
Oh,
Hikaru will still play and